Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Expanse, a Telltale series where we have just briefed our friend here. Did we have a look at all this stuff?
Me, a big selling point was the med bay and the medic. Not something you see on most scavenging ships.
I don't think we did actually.
Should I be
think we missed all
concerned that
this.
our medic thinks we need this many prosthetics? Does he know something I don't?
Hopefully not. Yeah, let's have a look at some of the stuff we've got in here. There's actually a lot that I think we missed.
Where do I look for a replacement crystal?
Aside from medical, high-end navigation or communication systems use them as well.
Alright, we can do that. Exam
Any other
chair?
medic, and I'd assume he spent the day napping in this. But not this medic.
Likes his job by the sounds of things. Yes, we've got to go and brief the
Never have
twins
enough
as well.
supplies, but Virgil always seems to make do.
Good for him.
No one on this ship likes to talk about their past, but Virgil is a real mystery. Only Cox knows his deal, and he's not saying.
Fine, we'll leave him to it. So we've got to go and brief the twins now. That's our next stop, which is down here. There's the crew quarters as well, but I guess we'll probably check that out later. There's a note here. What's this say?
Could have written this.
Someone stole somebody's barbecue sauce. Lovely.
What's your excuse this time? You not get enough sleep? You need some aqua caca, huh?
Ow! Just let me go. It just fell, okay?
What I tell you? Tinsha, you stupid prig! Quit fucking up!
The twins, I assume?
Hey, boss man, make him stop.
Shut it, Tokaka.
I mean, this looks like a you guys problem, so...
Carry on. I'm enjoying the show.
See, Pashanwala? Even EXO agrees.
Okay, okay. For the God, brother.
He probably deserved it. Knowing siblings. Being one myself. Yeah, there you
Got
go.
a job, Baradnas. Listen up.
Nah, fuck that. I'm tired of rooting around in the dumpster for that Inya.
Cox promised us a real payday. He said, give me 3 months, and you never have to work again. He said,
This the next job. And he the boss man.
Just like series. Bossing everyone around, only this time no dolls to keep you on the leash, yeah?
Let's just ignore him for now. We don't need to punch him.
Do your job. Okay.
Sure thing, boss man.
Don't feel like we need to go in with punching people straight away. Alright, let's suit up then. Okay, let's have a look around first though. Don't want to miss anything. We've got a new Artemis log. Refrigerator access log, so we can see who's going into the fridge. So far, the most communicative member of the ship has been the refrigerator. Cox's records are spotty at best, but according to this log, most of the crew have been travelling together for several years, with the exception of Maya Castillo, our engineer who arrived soon after I did. Cox's late-night snacking habits, while prolific, aren't part of the scope of this log. Okay. See what else we got here. Recycler.
None of the biomass that's gone through this recycler has been a crew member. I consider that a win.
Yeah, so far.
Supplies are always tight on long jobs, but we're running low on even the basics now.
So we're running low on food. The fuel thing said it was at like 20-something%, so something's going to go wrong,
Nothing
isn't it?
like fresh herbs and spices to go with dried kibble.
Nice. Hand terminal.
Arlen is right. That Rayan can't keep his shit from breaking. It only makes my job harder.
Oh, he's broken that. Hopefully it still works though. It looked alright. Ugh, kibble. Let's look at it.
Food in
Lovely.
the belly is never fancy. But
That
my
looks-
stomach still turns when I look at this mush.
I mean, it looks like sick. It looks like someone's thrown up in a bowl to me, but needs must, I suppose, when you're on a ship like this. Alright, I think we've looked at everything in there, so let's suit up.
5 minutes, drummer.
We'll do,
Barbecue
boss man.
sauce thing again.
Headed back to my room to suit up now.
Alright, so is that in crew quarters? Yeah, it is. So, okay, we are going this way then, it turns out. Crew quarters, and this way is... looks like just another ladder, which we don't appear to be able to use yet. Really enjoying the setting so far, and the characters. I think they're very good. I imagine things are going to get sketchy pretty soon. Hey, look at
If he
that.
doesn't secure that thing before we come out of trust, we'll all be finding pieces in our beds. Again.
Oh, it's like... again. It's like one of those things where you have to build the sphere, isn't it? An OPA armband?
I told him he couldn't wear OPA symbols for the sake of crew unity. So instead, he displays it here, like a petulant child.
Alright, well, I mean, oh god, look at all the marks on the walls. We'll just ignore that. That makes me feel a bit uneasy. Cigar box?
I bet
This
she
has got to
sniffs
be...
that box before she goes to bed.
Yeah. Anyway, anything else in here? No. Just getting a feel for what the crew members are like, I suppose. Is this our room? It is. No, that's our room. Whose is this room? Does it say... Oh, it says on the wall. Castillo.
I never thought I'd
Discharge
get
letter.
along with a Martian Marine. But Maya hates the MCRN almost as much as I do.
Alright, let's read this. Private Castillo, the Martian Congressional Republic Navy has processed your discharge from the Martian Armed Forces effective immediately. Status dishonorable. Reasons for your discharge include but are not limited to insubordination, 3 counts, dereliction of duty, 2 counts, sharing anti-Martian media, literature or sentiment, 2 counts, fraternization, 1 count. The MCRN does not tolerate divisive behavior within its ranks. In order to prosper, all citizens must work to serve the Republic and advance Martian interests. By failing in your duties to Mars, you have impeded the cause to which billions of Martians have dedicated their lives. Well, I mean, pretty much done everything possible to get thrown out
Maya
there,
fits
so...
in well for her first time in the belt. Despite
Martian's
whatever
Guide
Filota this book taught her.
to the belt. Okay. Series Station, the Jewel of the Belt. Lang Belter Essentials, low cost and hassle-free docking tips. Adults only. Eros's top bars, brothels and casinos. Nice.
Somehow I am not surprised to learn that Maya keeps a copy of our ship's manual by her bedside.
Some good reading there. Okay, let's have a look. Carbide application. Total reapplication of powder compound should occur every 8 million kilometers or 10 hours of acceleration above 1500 kilometers per second. Routinely check heat shell barrier coating with radiation scan of hotspots above 80% mean temperature. If hotspots persist, see section 3.49. God, it's like playing Police Quest. Something tells me we won't have to follow any instructions like that though. So let's go into our room. Got a drawing here.
I got a lot closer to a captain's chair than I would have expected. And a lot further away from anything else.
Who drew this? If Sally launches into orbit of a perigee radius of 8,500 kilometers and an apogee radius of 12,500 kilometers, calculate the altitude above Ceres when Sally has reached a point 90 degrees. But okay, so I wonder if we drew this when we were younger, or if it's like something else. Data cube.
DOS gave me everything. A job, a purpose, a community.
Ah, look, some
Until he
messages
took
from
it all away.
Doors. You think the docks at Ceres were dangerous? Every beacher in the belt will be after you now, dead or alive, I told them.
Even with
Okay.
everything he's done to me, I would never turn DOS into UNN forces.
Okay, so there's an arrest warrant, in effect, for us. We're prepared to re-examine the charges against you should you find yourself in possession of information regarding Anderson Dawes' whereabouts. If you wish to speak further on this matter, our office will be willing to compensate you for your time and commitment to the appropriate carriage of justice on Ceres Station. Okay, so...
Took every yen I had to get off Ceres without DOS or Star Helix noticing.
Yeah, so we've got like 43 yen
Never
left.
had
and
time
that's
for
it.
dating on Ceres. Now I've got plenty
Due
of
to a
time
lack of payment.
and no one to date.
Oh well, there we go. No dating going on. Run out of money for that, so that's fine. Nice to get a little bit of background on our character, though. It's a series charm
Little
here.
token of my childhood on Ceres. Each time it gets another crack, it reminds me of that shit heap even more.
So for those wondering, this is a prequel to the books and the TV show, whichever one you want to think of. Let's suit up. Are we going out now? Out to the wreck?
Where are you going to go, Kamina? Huh?
Anywhere but here. With anyone but you.
Hate me all you want. You are many things, Beltaloda, but you are not a traitor. You love your belt. And right now, belt is me.
Looks like we might be heading to the wreck. Who knows what we're going to find there.
I'm busy. You're late. Quit tinkering and get your helmet. We're about to push off.
Fucking make me.
What do we want to say here? Mouthy Martian.
Typical Martian. With the mouth that only knows how to kiss ass and spew caca.
Oh, hang on. Press the button prompt on the screen. Alright, so quick time event. Alright, so we've got quick time events in this one. I was wondering if that would be a thing.
You'd have to catch me first.
Alright, so this is like a tutorial of how these are going to work, I guess. Seems like we get quite a bit of time. I don't know if that will be the case in like real scenarios, but...
Prepare to enter float in 3, 2...
Whoa.
Come on. Let me hear it.
You got me.
Fuck yes. Finally.
the one time she's ever won.
For a minute. I thought you had me again.
That was a good move.
I mean, it was a little bit cheap, to be fair.
Kind of a cheap shot, though.
If it was a cheap shot, I would have smashed your brittle belter bones against the ceiling.
Don't believe everything they taught you in the Martian Navy. My bones are just as strong as yours.
I didn't believe a single thing they taught me at that fascist brainwash factory. That's why I'm here with you, brittle bitches.
These two seem to get along very well.
Arlen and Rayan have begun breaching the airlock off the bridge. Once we're in, we are going
Holy shit, Io! Usually Io is covered up by these dust streams that fire off from its poles after volcanic activity. But it's clear as day.
I mean, it's a moon.
It looks like any other moon. Pale and lumpy.
Don't you talk about her like that. She's a beautiful volcanic goddess.
I usually only look for what could kill me out here. But it's nice getting to see it through your eyes. Even if they're the eyes of an inner who doesn't know her ass from her oxygen bulb.
You mean an inner who pile-drived your ass into a ceiling, right?
Maya's gonna die, isn't she?
Let's head out. Just remember to...
Woohoo!
It's normally how these things go in these Telltale games. Anyone that your character's close to is getting killed or like dismembered or something's gonna go on.
As I was saying, remember to keep your weight back when you land.
Still, not bad for an inner who's barely been in the belt for a month, hey?
Reminds me when Rayan and I were learning to spacewalk. One time, he crashed right into the hull and shit his vac suit.
Oh, that's grim.
Airlock is open, Exo.
Good. Let's see what we have in here.
Alright, what have we got in there then? Probably nothing good, right?
fucking table scraps.
Well, that doesn't sound good, does it? Ugh. People's heads. Oh, that's grim.
Oh, Baratna. Shit's crazy.
Whee!
Just breathe. Keep your head down. It's okay.
Now say puke in your soup, eh? That you won't choke to death on your own sick.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. It's not helpful at all, that comment, but I suppose it's good advice. God, that is a lot of heads.
Enough. Whoever put out this welcome gift for us is long gone. And they left behind a big-ass ship that must have some valuables still on it. So get scavenging!
Alright, alright.
You all have your orders. Hurry up and do your job so we can get back home.
What does that look for? Alright then guys, well, it's time to open the bulkhead door and do some scavenging, but we will do that in the next episode. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldridge, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadin, Paul Leone, and Flossie the Sheep. And I'll see you next time.